all members of parliament from the war carrier, my former minister, Honorable Bakoko Bakoro, all invited guests, let me also take this opportunity to welcome you all to Gulu. And before I speak further, I am told that in attendance is the Minister of Tourism from Lango Cultural Foundation, who is the business leader from Lango, Madam Imad Takelo. If you are somewhere there, can you rise up so that we see you? Thank you for coming and thank you for leading the delegation from Lango. General Saleh, I came for this function because I wanted to pick a thing or two, because at the moment I started what I would call a tour, but it's a visit to the community of Acholi in every chiefdom. The purpose of my visit is to go and interact with the local people at the grassroots, so that together we can find out what the problem really is. As you are also aware, the region of Acholi or northern Uganda at large is classified amongst the poorest. And yet resource-wise, we are one of the richest. More to that, the government has sunk in a lot of resources in northern Uganda, and especially in Acholi. But there is little change that is realized with our people. And that is the reason why I started this trip, so that I can go and interact with the people and get it from their viewpoint where the problem is. So I want to thank you, General Saleh, for your steadfastness in matters of development and socio-economic transformation. I want to thank you for bringing this business model to Gulu. And this is going to add to the many colors of Gulu City. Already we know Gulu City as a cultural city because of the vast and nice cultures of the people of Acholi, because of its welcoming and open doors to other people from other regions. We also know Gulu as a tourist city or tourism city because it lies between two great areas of tourism, that is Musician Falls National Park, Kidepo National Park, and among others, other attraction centers like Patiko Forts, Amoro Hot Springs, Aru Falls, and others. Soon, with the bringing of this business model, I know Gulu is going to be an industrial city. And therefore, as such, Gulu will be a city of many colors in terms of development. With that, I know this business model that you have brought is going to attract other entities. And I want to encourage those entities, like the banking sectors, which could specifically deal with agricultural enterprises, because that is what we do most, because that is what God has given us to do. I would also want to encourage those who deal in information and communication to make way into Gulu and into northern Uganda, because soon the area will be booming with other businesses, and those are some of the businesses that will survive together with our businesses. A chief guest, the problem with the businesses here in Acholi or in Gulu City, as I witnessed a number of times, is the issue of capital and maintenance of those capitals. We have got lots of businessmen who went into business but later on collapsed. This was due to bad loans, as the only way they could expand their businesses were through loans. If there would be a way of designing a model of financing for the businessmen in northern Uganda, such that they don't suffer the burdens like other places, or like business people who are already seasoned and have surplus of capitals and resources, that would be good. I therefore turn to you, the people of Acholi and northern Uganda. General is doing his part. He has done a lot, and the onus is on us. It will be meaningless for him to open a business model like this, and we don't use it, and we don't borrow the ideas, and we don't learn from it. I would expect that in the next few years, such kind of models would begin springing up in different parts of northern Uganda through the private sectors. That is the only way that we can have sustainable development amongst us. Even if we have billionaires coming in and setting factories here, if we don't learn, if we don't copy, and if we don't apply the techniques that they do use in their businesses, then we shall be bound to remain beggars and languishing in poverty. Therefore, General Saleh, you are a model, not only in business, but in leadership. And I know that one time you'll move elsewhere, because other people in Uganda also need you. They need the resources that you have in order for them to develop. So my people of northern Uganda, this is a chance that we should not waste. We should not just come and make merry here and say that it was a grand occasion at the opening of the Miau Gulu City branch, but let us take the opportunity to learn from the people who came here from Nakaseke, from Matuga, and other places. So with these few remarks, I want to thank all of you for attending, and make it a point that you have something to take away from here for development of our region. Thank you very much.
Wadong Ching Wanho Pila Wilwoodi.